Hello dear student. In part 3, Unit 3 Classification of Elements and Periodicity in Properties of Elements, we will cover following contents: periodic trends of atomic size, atomic radius, isoelectronic species and ionization enthalpy. Let's discuss this properties of element in periods and groups. First property is atomic radii. The atomic radius may be defined as half the distance between two adjacent nuclei of two similar atoms in touch with each other. We can understand by this diagram. Here two adjacent similar atoms and this is two adjacent nuclei. The distance between two nuclei and its half distance, we can say the atomic radius. First property is atomic radii. The atomic radius may be defined as half the distance between two adjacent nuclei of two similar atoms in touch with each other. We can understand by this diagram. Here two adjacent similar atoms and this is two adjacent nuclei. The distance between two nuclei and its half distance, we can say the atomic radius. Unit of atomic radii. It is measured in angstrom and unit is denoted by A naught or AU. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 to the power minus 8 centimeter. Next, factors on which atomic radii depends. So, the atomic radii depends upon generally the number of cells. It means when the number of cells increases, atomic radii also increases because the atomic size increases when the number of cells increases. Next factor is nuclear charge of an atom. Generally in period, electron increase in same valence cell, so the nuclear charge increases and therefore attraction force increases between the nucleus and valence cell electron. So therefore atomic radii decreases. Let's understand the periodicity of atomic radii in groups and in period. See the atomic size of group 1 elements: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. So when we move top to bottom in groups, atomic radii increases due to addition of new cells in each atom. And in period, see the diagram of period 2 elements and period second period and third period elements. We can see that atomic size decreases when we move from left to right in period. So in period, atomic radii decreases from left to right due to number of protons that increase in nuclear charge, which result the strong pulling or orbital electron by the nucleus. It means in same cell number of electron increases, that's why the number of proton increases in nucleus and in therefore nuclear charge increases and this nuclear charge attraction force increases between the valence cell electron and nucleus. Therefore the atomic size decreases when we move from left to right. Next radius is covalent radius and it is the half internuclear distance between two similar atoms of any element which are covalently bonded to each other by single covalent bond is called covalent radius. We can understand by this diagram. Here two similar atoms bonded by covalent bond and its internuclear distance is this, and its half distance we can call as a covalent radius. Next radius is van der Waals radius, and it is the internuclear separation between two similar adjacent atoms belong to the neighboring molecule of same substance in the solid state is called the van der Waals radius of that atom. So we can understand by this diagram. Here two similar adjacent atoms belong to the neighboring, and its internuclear distance of two adjacent atom is this, and its half distance is called van der Waals radius. Next radius is metallic radius, and it is the radius of two adjacent metal atom in closed packed lattice. So we can define as the metallic radius half the distance between the nuclei of two adjacent metal atom in a closed packed lattice of metal. It is called metallic radius. We can understand by this diagram. Two adjacent metal atom, its nuclei, so it is the internuclear distance, and its half distance is called metallic radius. Then when we compare all the radius, the order of radius size is van der Waals is greater than metallic radius, and smaller radius is covalent radii. And order of attraction force between radius, van der Waals weakest than metallic, and covalent radius is strongest radius. Next radius is ionic radius. The removal of an electron from atom result in the formation of cation. Then whereas gain of electron leads to the form anion. When the two ions combine and form ionic compound, so the radii can be estimated by the measuring of distance between cation and anion in ionic crystal. See the diagram in which larger one is anion and smaller atom is cation. So its a nucleus distance is called internuclear distance, and its half distance we can call as at ionic radii. Next important topic is isoelectronic species. Atom and ions which contain the same number of electron. For example, oxygen 2 negative, fluorine 1 negative charge, sodium 1 positive charge, and magnesium 2 positive charge. These are the same number of electron 10. So their radii would be different of different nuclear charge, and that type of species we can call as an isoelectronic species. It means number of electrons same in different atom and ions, that species are called isoelectronic species. The cation with greater positive charge will have smaller radius. It means if we compare aluminum 3 positive and sodium 1 positive, so which ion have greater radius? So aluminum 3 positive have smaller radius, and sodium single positive have larger radius as compared to aluminum. Because of greater attraction force electron to nuclei, and anion with greater negative charge charge will have the larger radius. It means nitrogen 3 negative and fluoride single negative. Greater negative charge will have larger radius. It means aluminium 3 negative charge have larger radius as compared to fluoride ion. In this case, net repulsion of the electron will be outweigh the nuclear charge and the ion will expand in size. So it means higher positive charge have smaller size and higher negative charge have larger size, and same number of electron present in atom and ions is called isoelectronic species. Next periodic property is ionization energy. So ionization energy is the minimum energy required to remove an electron from a gaseous atom in its ground state. It means the minimum energy required for removing of one electron from its valence shell at its gaseous state and its ground state is called ionization energy. See the picture here. From valence shell electron, remove one electron, and for removing one electron required energy we can call as that ionization energy. Unit of ionization energy, it is measured in kilojoule mole or electron volt per atom. The higher the ionization energy of an atom, the more difficult to remove an electron. So if valence shell is completed and half completed, therefore the ionization energy is very high and it is more difficult to remove an electron. The ionization energy of hydrogen is 1312 kilojoule per mole. So write in equation form, hydrogen in gaseous state plus energy, thus energy is 1312 kilojoule mole inverse, and form H plus ion and lose the electron. So its ionization energy is for required removing one electron is 1312 kilojoule mole inverse. Factor affecting on which ionization energy depends. First, atomic size. If atomic size larger, then ionization energy is smaller. And the nuclear charge, if nuclear charge is increases, then the ionization energy increases. So next, periodicity of ionization energy in groups. See the picture in which atomic size of element in group increases due to increasing number of cells, and also increases the shielding effect and screening effect. Atomic radius also increases when we move from top to bottom, and first ionization energy decreases. Then we can say that when we move down the group in periodic table, the ionization energy decreases because of addition of a new cell, decrease the hold of nuclei on valence shell electron. So attraction force between nuclei to valence shell electron is reduces when we move in group top to bottom, and attraction force also reduces that. That is why the ionization energy is decreases when we move from top to bottom in group. Periodicity of ionization energy in periods. Ionization energy increases from left to right in period because of addition of proton in the nucleus and increase the nuclear charge. So thereby increasing the force of attraction on electron. It means when we move from left to right, its same cell number of electron increases and number of proton increases in nuclei. Proton number also increases, and in same valence cell number of electron increases. So force of attraction increases when we move from left to right. Therefore attraction force increases and we need more energy for remove electron from valence cell. So ionization energy increases when we move from left to right in period. Ionization enthalpy of inert gases are exponentially higher due to the stable configuration. It means the valence shell electronic configuration of inert gases are fulfilled and it is very difficult to remove one electron from its valence shell. Then successive ionization enthalpy. The order of ionization enthalpy: third ionization enthalpy value is greater than second ionization enthalpy and lower the value of first ionization enthalpy. When we see the among the transition elements 3D series, atomic number 24 element chromium and atomic number 29 element is copper, have higher second ionization enthalpy due to half filled and full filled stable configuration of d orbital. So it is very difficult to remove electron from half filled and full filled stable configuration. Then first ionization enthalpy of nitrogen is greater than that of oxygen due to stable half filled 2p orbital. So in nitrogen electronic configuration 2s2 and 2p3. So nitrogen having half filled electronic configuration, that's why first ionization enthalpy of nitrogen is greater as compared to oxygen.